Hello, welcome to elizaLabs Builder Demos. Today, we're going to have a community member show you around what they've built, what's next for their products, and then demo their agent live. Today, we have Catoff and Sweater joining us from the front-end development team. He's going to introduce a little bit about what Catoff's been building and run through their agent. Hey, Sweater, lovely to have you here. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for
How's
having me, Ben.
Hey, you're very welcome.
Yep.
Yeah, what's your background? How long have you been building Catoff? And before we jump into the introduction, yeah, we'd love to learn a bit more around yourself.
Yes, sure. So, hi everyone. This is Shweta from Team Catoff. So, I had been working with Catoff since about 1 year, and up here we are really driving in to bring innovation into your daily challenge and in-game wagering application. And right now we are also revolutionizing and using AI agents for validating your data. So we can give you accurate rewards for your contribution and your challenges. So that's a bit about me and what we are cooking up here.
Cool. If you want to get your slides up, I think that's a nice segue for us to jump into a bit more around Cutoff. And as you mentioned, you've been focusing on in-game wagering by AI agents, which is very interesting. And I'm looking forward to learning more.
Absolutely. Is my screen visible? Just console.
Yes. Yeah. Awesome. Over to you, Sweater.
Okay. Thanks, Ben. So, as I was explaining, in Catoff, we are basically a platform where you can come in and challenge your saying in any sort of challenges. It can be fitness, it can be gaming, and get your wagers on and start earning through that, right? So, why did we actually started it? It's because right now there is a very interesting issue that is I don't remember exactly in any sort of bet or common challenges that how much my friends owe me. It's like more than anything. So that's what drove us to bring Catoff into the picture where we can actually validate your data and through this AI agents and everything, those rewards will be automatically going through your account. And this whole thing is trustless based on chain on chain. So your data stays totally secure. And on top of that, those validations are carried out by AI agents. That's the pretty much gist of it, right? Here is a small demo of the current, just a minute. So here is a small demo of the current gaming, which gaming platform which we are building up, where we are integrating more than 30 games. So right down in the pipeline, we have 5 games live, which includes topmost games like Valorant. Then Fortnite is in pipeline, and many interesting games like Clash of Clans, Call of Duty, and much more. Right? So players can come in, they can play against your friends, and the most interesting part is people can actually view your match and wager on that. That's what new thing we are bringing in. It's called prediction market. That pretty much sums up all the gaming aspects and all the validations that are done using the historical data of the players and everything is validated through the AI agents. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yep.
Would you want to demo the agent as well? Or demo the product as well? Front end looks beautiful. Very
So
nice.
I'm going directly over the demo, right? So this is the overall look of a game protocol which we have built upon. So if I do it the screen, coming up, you can see that you have all the challenges and all the games that are listed in our platform. And we have multiple settings for our users as well. For example, if you are a solo player, but you still want to win or get some rewards for your statistics and data. So what will you do? We have a odds based calculation for that. For example, I'm just creating a challenge, which is, and then I'm giving it a title solo challenge. If it is not visible at zoomed in, and I've created solo challenge. Okay. Since my username is already configured with the Valorant one, this is my Valorant username. I can have this flexibility of choosing what attributes I want to play with. For example, I want to bet on how many kills I can get. For instance, I'm betting I can get like 40 kills in a match. And on that, I'm wagering like zero point 0.1 soul, right? And when I hit the calculate button, this will generate me my odds of winning the game. So I have my odds generated, which is 127% of winning the game. And based on the potential reward, this will be my potential additional reward. So it's like zero point 0.1 on top of that, this additional reward I will be getting if I get this target. So this is very convenient for the players who wants to actually win something, but they don't have anyone to duel against with. So this is one setting which we have. Going to the create challenge. It will take a couple of seconds to get our on-chain transaction done. Now I've confirmed the transaction. It will go on to on-chain and get validated, right? Here we go. So as you can see, we have successfully created our solo challenge. And now, right now, what you have to do is go to your Valorant, just log in and start playing and hit that goal, right? Okay. And our next thing, which I will be explaining, is the dual setting, right? So for the dual setting example, you have two players who are already part of a game. So here you can see there is a game which is already going on, and there are two players who are already playing in. The most interesting part is not only the players, but there is a reward for everyone. The players get the reward, and as well as the users also have a shot at winning. You now curious like how the users will get the reward. So basically, there is a thing called prediction market where you will see the actual odds of the player winning. So this is my player one, this is my player two, and I can compare them based on whatever odds that are generated during the gameplay. And suppose I'm from the user's perspective, I want to bet on this player number two,
Mm.
right? So I can just do that.
So this is happening all live in the game, right? This is happening as somebody's maybe playing an esports game. So once the game is settled, what's going on behind the scenes there? You have the outcome of the game. I'm assuming that's being read by an API. I'm guessing the agent picks them up. Is that the case?
Yes. So
Oh,
basically, we have three states of the game. Like before the game starts, we have a before joining state, we have the ongoing state, like when the game is ongoing, and we have the post state, like when the challenge is over. So, what happens during the ongoing state? That is, first, the user keeps playing the game, right? Who have like placed a duel against each other. Those
yeah.
are my players, right? And there is second set of users who can actually place wagers on those players. That's what
Mm,
I showed you right now.
interesting.
Yes. And my users can actually see the live match, which you can go to here and you can click on spectate. And what it will do, it will show you the live stream of the match. And based on that, the users can see who they want to place their bets on, which is very convenient if you don't know the streamer personally. You will just go there and place a bet, right? And the graph will vary accordance to the odds. It's likely that the player who has higher chances of winning, they will have slightly lower rewards. It's like the underdog system, right? So
Right.
we have made a system like that. And then
Right.
your
I
next
mean,
act should be like how everything is settled after the change. We are basically fetching the data from in-game automatically after the match is over, right? So you can see player one versus player two. We can see it in the video itself, or we can see directly through the integration. We have integrated it in our server that if the player has lost the match or they have won the match and by how many wins they have won, right?
okay.
Based on this data, the settlement takes place. That's it.
Mm. Interesting. The platform looks beautiful and very well put together. I think it's a great concept. There's many different esports exploding, but there's also many different use cases for this. I'm just thinking sporting outcomes or more, I guess, non-gaming betting as well. What within this? How are you using Eliza OS within this? Where does the agent specifically come into play?
Yes, we are mainly using the elizaOS to validate the historical data
Ah,
because every time we are fetching from a particular game engine on the odds system, like I showed you the how much is the prediction of a person winning, right?
yeah,
That has to be customized for every player who is coming on chain on our platform, right? So that thing is really evaluated using the elizaOS agents, and it makes our work really easy for that. So
yeah.
that's the part we have integrated it.
Okay. Awesome. Very interesting. So, look, thank you so much for demoing and sharing a bit more around what Catoff has been building. I think this is a very interesting platform. You're going to go into some great things. And yeah, once again, thanks for joining.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Thank you.